Hi, my name's Jeremy Gilley. I'm a filmmaker and founder of Peace One Day. I first came across Prem Rawat because I was asked to speak at an event at the European Parliament.
Thank you for your wise words. Thank you to the European Parliament for inviting me here today.
And I saw him tell one of his stories, and it was, it was beautiful and it was profound, and it was inspiring. And so I clearly knew in that moment that I was listening to a man who had, an awful lot of wisdom on the issues of peace, and had clearly been thinking about it all his life.
Do you think that one of the problems that humanity has at this present time is that sense that people don't believe that they can change the world, and that they need to understand that actually, when you become involved yourself, and if we all did that on a global scale, we'd change it tomorrow? Is that one of the problems, that people's lack of belief that they can change the world?
Yeah, because the responsibility of for changing the world does not lie with them. It lies with some other entity, whether it is the governments, whether it is the angels that'll drop from heaven.
They think that.
They think that. Yeah. So they don't include themselves in the equation. That yes, they can make a difference, but it is true that they can make a difference. And just knowing that can have a huge impact. That yes, you are a very critical part of that machinery that will make peace happen on this earth. That you're not separate from it. You're not just a recipient of a news that, oh yeah, today there's peace in this world, thank you very much. No, you are part of making it happen. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. And we put so much emphasis on our youth, which is so important because they are our future. But I want to also see empowerment of the people who are not children. Maybe they are great-great-grandfathers. Maybe they've only got 3 more days to be on this earth. But for them to realize as well that they are a part of that process of making peace happen. I want to include everyone. I want to include youth. I want to include those people who will teach the youth. Very important. Yeah. Because if they are out of touch with themselves, what are they going to be teaching the youth? Yeah. I want to include the youth. I want to include people who are going to be teaching the youth. I want to include business people. I want to include governments. I want to include the poor people. I want to include the rich people. I want to include people who think they should not be included. I want to include everybody. I want to even include those people who we have said, oh, you have done something wrong, let's lock you behind 4 walls, because they're going to be coming out of those 4 walls too, and then what? Yeah. I want to include everybody. This is good news, and I want to say it again and again and again, like you need to, I need to, everybody needs to remember again and again and again and again, peace is possible.
Peace is possible, man. Yes, it is.
And maybe one day, it'll stick.
And it does stick, and that's the point that you're making. I mean, that's why we're inspired and empowered and gunning it every day and working hard, isn't it? And indeed, many, many others all over the world. It is possible. It does work. Forgiveness happens. People can stop. Even when you say they can't, they can.
Yes, of course.
We have to believe, and and it is absolutely possible. I really want to see it happen in our lifetimes. Of course, who knows? It's a process, it's a journey, and so we're completely in agreement. And I'm sure the people who are watching are in agreement too. That actually the greatest challenge that we all have is for us all to just embrace the idea that we can change this world as individuals, and if we stand together as one and do that, then bingo. All of us, whether you're a great granddad or a young person in primary school. We've all got to become a part of this. We've all got to accept that actually peace is possible, that we can change this world, we can lift the level of consciousness around the fundamental issues we face, quickly. I mean, I've been pretty much every conflict zone of the world, and I'm in 107 countries in the last few years, and like you, but frankly, wherever I've gone, whether it was Afghanistan or Sudan or Somalia, I just saw beautiful people, like really passionate and courageous and hopeful. Pretty much everywhere you go is peace. I mean, of course I understand that there are people suffering unnecessarily and unfairly, and it's tragic, and I wish it wasn't going on. But actually, the greatest war that humanity faces is with a fist. It's not with a gun. And the greatest violence that's going to happen today is in a domestic situation.
Yeah, you were saying, you've been to so many conflict zones. And when you were saying that, I was thinking, where the biggest conflict zone is? Right here. This is where the conflicts start. This is the big conflict. And every single human being on the face of this earth potentially carries the conflict zone on top, and also carries a place of peace within the heart of every single human being. Choose. And people like you who are going out and giving people an option, choose the peace.
The education of youth around the issues of peace and instilling in them that sense of actually you are the peacemaker, and it's about what's going on for you, and that you having resolution amongst your friends and your family improves the quality of your lives, and therefore if that's happening within a community, it's improving the community, which of course is changing the world.
And this is what I see, is that people getting excited about peace, people understanding that peace will bring unparalleled prosperity, that we can move all together, that these are not impossible dreams, these are very, very possible dreams. If we can make things so miserable for people, then we can make things very beautiful for people, because it is just the flip side of it, And it's, yes, we all should be very excited about it. And everyone included.
Yeah. If each and every one of us realizes that we are the peacemakers of this world, that the problem isn't over there, the problem is right here, and if we resolve it within ourselves and around us, each and every one of us, then we'll change the world forever. You've got to be the greatest peace warrior on this planet. It really has been a massive honor to meet you, and really grateful for what you've shared with me, and I'm sure the people who watch this program will feel the same.
It's been a pleasure, Jeremy, meeting you, talking to you. And I truly hope that I'm not the only warrior, that every human being on the face of this earth is the warrior for peace. Well, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was real great.
Take care.
Take care. Yeah, thank you so much. Real massive honor. Thank you.